have a rather surprising overview for you. If you've been following us for a while, you know in the past we've done bonus giveaways. At one point we were doing bonus giveaways almost every single giveaway. We used to do smaller giveaways where we would buy a bunch of different products, like electronic products, and give those away. We would also do Polaris razors, quads, dirt bikes, and cars. Bonus giveaway, cars. And behind me, I have our Black Friday 2023 bonus giveaway. Again, we used to do it. We don't really like doing it anymore. We want to focus all of our time and energy on the main giveaways. Also, our giveaways have really shortened down a lot. They used to be 2 months. Now they're a month, sometimes 3 weeks. Bonus giveaways are always meant to be thrown into a bigger giveaway and be a bonus. And that's exactly what this is right here. So behind me, I have a 2023 BMW M3 Xdrive Competition. What does the Xdrive mean? It means it's all-wheel drive. However, being that it's brand new, these new BMWs, you can, at the touch of a button, switch it to rear-wheel drive. So you can still have fun just like those rear-wheel drive M3s and M4s that everybody has come to love. But as you can see, it is not bone stock. This is not a factory color. The car started off as a white car. And as you know with our trucks, if you've seen our wrapped trucks, I always purchase a gloss black truck because we don't have time to do, and it's not only the time, but it's also the fact that we don't have the time to do the door jams. That's what I was gonna say. But we also don't want the winner to just take off all of that work, because at the end of the day, it is a wrap. Underneath these wrap trucks that we give away, if you wanted to have a gloss black truck, you can take off all the wrap. So the door jams is just an extra step that you don't need to do and just adds more time to removing all that wrap, which the winner might or might not do soon or later on down the line. So this thing is wrapped completely into the door jams, every single piece, because it was a white car. So you can't even tell it was white other than the hinges on the doors. Now, again, since this is a giveaway car, it's not a customer's car. If a customer came in and said, I want you to wrap this thing in brushed black, I don't want to have any recollection of it being a white car before, we would paint those black. But we didn't, because again, this is going to be most likely unwrapped at some point in the future. And why would you want a car with painted white hinges if you bring it back to white? So everything is wrapped down to the door jams. Every single piece came off this car. Obviously the fenders didn't come off, but literally the doors come off of the car so that we can tuck it one more time. So that we can tuck it behind the gasket, behind the door panel, basically making sure that there's no spots that are ever going to lift up on the edges. Now, if you were to wrap a vehicle without taking off your front bumper, for instance, which we do, we tuck it around so that when we put the bumper back on, it sandwiches. Now, if you were to just wrap up and cut it right there, eventually over time, water, debris can get back there. The heat and the cold, going from heat to cold, can lift those edges, and you're gonna end up having to put those down constantly every single time you see them lift. And over time, after putting them down over and over and over again, they're not gonna stay down. So you're gonna have a wrap that's going to literally fall apart little by little over time until you just decide to completely rewrap the vehicle or take it all off. With this, you can keep it for as long as you want. It will stay like this. The wrap will probably fail before it starts peeling up and looking like crap. When I say the wrap will probably fail over time before the actual wrap itself, the way it was done, starts lifting and all that stuff, I'm saying this might fade over 5 years, especially being brushed and super metallic like this. But the normal time range for wrap before it starts fading is usually 5 years. So entire car wrapped in brushed black. We have 5-spoke HRE brushed wheels, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, front and rear. The only other thing done to this car is the tint. 5% on the sides, 35% on the windshield. The interior, you saw a little glimpse of it, but the new BMW has the full linear cluster into your head unit screen, which looks absolutely awesome. Sound system, Harman Kardon, which is honestly, out of all the BMW systems that they've used in the past, between Bang & Olufsen, and I forgot the last one. I don't know, Harman Kardon, it jams. This thing, it's loud, and it's crystal clear. That's the other thing. And of course, you have the back 3 seats to pack this thing 5 deep and do whatever the heck, whatever kind of shenanigans you want to do with it. It is a fast car. It's a competition. So they have the regular M3 and then you have the M3 Competition, and the Competition is the highest spec performance that you can get. Performance-wise, it is bone stock. If you want to go ahead and tune it, FBO it, do whatever you want, you're going to win this thing along with $35,000. Now, before I get into that, one last thing. Lowered spring on this thing to make it sit nice and flush. Okay, back into it. So if you know anything about us, you know that I constantly in our overview videos talk about taxes and how the cash that we've always given on top of our vehicle giveaways is meant for taxes. It's suggested, heavily suggested, but it's not required. Let's just say that we give you this car for $35,000. That's meant for taxes. But we're not gonna hold your hand all the way up until tax season and say, watch you use that check for your taxes. No, we're gonna give you the check, you deposit it into your account, then it's up to you what you do with it. It's suggested that you use it for taxes, but at the end of the day, if you're confident that you can spend it and then recoup it before tax season, go for it. Or if your plan is to sell the car and just pocket the cash, then go for it. Spend the $35K. Then when you sell the car, save $35K of that for taxes and then pocket the rest, which would be approximately like $65, $70K. You could probably get 100, 105 for this thing as it sits, brand new. Well, it's not brand new. It's got what, 3,000 miles on it? 3,000 miles on it flat. So you could get around 100 for this thing. But the point is the $35,000 is for taxes. One really cool thing about this bonus giveaway that's different from all of the rest of the bonus giveaways, it's a first for us, and we're gonna continue to do it for any bonuses that we do in the future, is that we don't want our winners to get stuck with the tax liability, whereas they used to with our bonuses, because we thought, hey, this is a bonus, like putting more cash obviously is more of an expense for us. We need to recoup it. So we were like, all right, whatever. We're giving somebody a really cool prize, regardless of the tax liability that they're gonna have. Maybe they have that money or they can get that money before tax season comes around, or they'll just sell the car. Either way, we're giving somebody a really, really cool prize. Like we gave a winner of a bonus giveaway for Black Friday of 2021. We gave him a C8 Corvette. And that C8 Corvette came with no cash on top or check on top. So I'm pretty sure he sold it because of that reason. When tax season came around, he didn't have the cash from us to pay to keep the car basically. So with this one, that $35,000 check ensures that when tax season does come around, you don't have to sell your car to make the tax payment on the prize that you won. Because at the end of the day, when somebody wins this, it's going on to your income as added value to your income. So this and the check are gonna go onto your income as income, and you're gonna pay taxes on that. So when tax season comes around, you will pay around $35,000. And if you keep the check or you spend it and you recoup it, you'll be fine. But yeah, guys, Black Friday 2023, it's a super cool car. As you can see, the new style BMWs, the front ends had to grow on people, but I think they grew on me at least. I love the front ends. I mean, I love all BMWs like 2015 and on. But the new ones look menacing and they're fast and the interiors are beautiful. So Black Friday, the 17th of November 2023 to the 23rd of November 2023. That's all you have. 7 days is all that we're giving you to get your chance at taking this thing home with the $35,000 check. So you're gonna get the keys, you're gonna get the title, and you're gonna get the check for $35,000. There's really no downside to it. Get yourself entered, and you get an entry for both this and the limited at 450. So if you enter for this, you have a chance to win either or. You might win this, you might win the 450. But listen, 7 days to win this beautiful 2023 M3. That's all you guys have. Just better get to it. LGNDsupplyco.com. I will see you in the next overview video.